So number two is feminists. And this is a tough one because, it's hard to find a woman that isn't a feminist, at least at
It
a
is.
conscious level. So when you say feminist, what exactly do you mean? And, what are some of the things that we can look for to spot that in an overt way?
Yeah, the overt signs have become pretty obvious now. Purple hair, overweight, covered in tattoos like a sticker book, in random places. These are the kind of gals that subscribe to beliefs which require them to be a victim. Okay. And if you're a victim in an equation, you have to have an oppressor. You have to have somebody that's doing you wrong. Well, the oppressor happens to be men for them. And I think feminism had noble roots in its cause where it was looking for equality. But I don't think many people today would argue that there's things that women can't do that men are doing. There's some people that say, oh, well, women are still getting paid 70 or 80 cents on the dollar for every dollar that a man makes, but they're not taking into effect that men work more dangerous jobs and longer hours. There's pushes to put women in the boardroom for Fortune 500 companies, but there's no pushes to put women on the back of garbage trucks or coal mines or oil rigs. Those are all predominantly jobs done by men, and they pay a lot more because they're longer hours and more dangerous. So it's a bit of a lie. And I think at this point, it's been said a few times now by several different people. It's not an equality movement anymore. It's more of a supremacy movement looking for the subjugation and the bending of the knee to all women because of past manufactured traumas in many cases. It's just not good to be in a long-term relationship with any woman that has a victim mindset as a baseline, like as a foundation, because victims are just awful to be around. They never take ownership for everything. It's always somebody else's fault. If you have any disagreements in that relationship, it's always going to be your fault. There's going to be no ownership taken on her part.